If you are anything like me, you're just thinking, oh, wow, take a blind guy hunting. That should be fun. And you found out it really was fun. You got a home here. Welcome to the Go Show, celebrating all things outdoors in this beautiful outdoor playground of a state, nation, and world that we live in. I appreciate you kicking your week off with me. And let's get right after it, shall we? Oh yeah, that's so good. By the way, hello, hold on. By the way, is what that was supposed to be. Mm-hmm. Kind of wound up this morning. By the way, what'd y'all do this weekend? Did you guys have a good time? I did a 75th birthday party. Big happy birthday to Pete. And 75, yeah. 2 people in the birthday party, I'm not kidding, 2 people got him the same birthday card. And they bought it off like Amazon. So it wasn't like they went to the same store and that was the funny one that they got. It was a picture of Jesus and it said, "Happy birthday, see you soon." I'm so mad that I didn't find it. Oh, I'm so mad that it wasn't for me. But yes, so let me break this down, how this went. What's up, Eddie? How you doing, buddy? Let me break this down, how it went. I truly did take a blind guy hunting. And before we get into it, it is Dan, Chevy Dan from No Excuse Hunting and Outdoors. And check them out, by the way. Get over to No Excuse Hunting. I'm telling you, check out what they got going on. They always have a bunch of cool raffles. I think they got a Browning one. I don't know if it's over yet, but only 50 tickets are going to be sold. It's a half $20 a ticket, and it's for a really, really cool rifle and silencer, by the way. Beautiful stuff. Let's be more upbeat here. We're going to be super positive today, my man. We're going to be super positive. I told you I was going to get to some shenanigans that's going on with the government this week. Actually, I said it was going to be today, but I had too much fun this weekend having a blind guy hunt with me. So we're going to talk about that. So very super, super upbeat. But anyway, he's got a bunch of cool raffles going on all the time, and it supports a really, really great cause. Let's back this train up. What's up, Lynn? How you doing, buddy? Oh my goodness sakes. Oh, you're on Oxy, buddy. Congratulations, champ. Congratulations, my friend. Be careful with that stuff, but Lynn, we're gonna celebrate you just tripping, you know what's on I'll say tripping balls. Lynn's just watching the Go Show and drooling. But good for you, buddy. I hope everything's going well. And hit the bed after therapy, champ, for sure. Yeah, man, just dose up and get to bed. That's what I do. Anytime I'm getting a cold, like Queen Bee's getting a cold right now, and I'm like, just knock yourself out. Get some NyQuil, whatever it is. Just go to bed and wake up on, I don't know, Wednesday morning. And you let your body rest, let your body heal. Yeah. A lot of moxie in the world. Well done, Michael. But yes, get to dose up and go to sleep. That's what I do. I sleep. If I'm getting a cold, you are not going to see me for the next day. Like I'm going to sleep that entire day. I'm going to overhydrate. I'm going to hydrate like crazy. And I'm going to, it depends on what I have. I take some Schmectin or something like that. And then get to bed and be done with it. So that's what I do. So get after it, Lynn. We're proud of you, bud. But let's back this train up. I was at the Hall of Fame event. I know I keep talking about the Hall of Fame event. It's our signature event for Wildlife for Tomorrow. And I ran into Dan for our Chevy Dan of No Excuse Hunting. He is blind. Like got the blind stick and whole nine, holds onto somebody's shoulder and walks along that blind. And so he came up to me and he said, "Hey, listen, we got this this wheeling event happening. We do it every year after the youth hunt out at Robbins Butte. It's a dove hunt for the handy capable. Kids in wheelchairs, kids with certain disabilities, and, you know, if you're Dan, blind people." And he said, "Will you come be my eyes? And I want a dove hunt." I'm like, okay. Don't threaten me with a good time. Hell yeah, I'm going to do this. You kidding me? And it really does sound like the, yes, it really does sound. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does sound like the classic Far Side channel. It does. But I was like, of course I will, dude. Yeah, of course I'll be out there. I'll check it out. You know, we'll hang out. And then I realized what he was asking me to do. He was literally asking me to hunt with him. Like this is a tandem event. And I've got a video. I'll show you what this is all about. It's absolutely fantastic. But here's what happened. Friday, I'm having a chat with him. Could have been Thursday. Don't remember. But I'm having a chat with the guy. And Dan says, I probably won't be going to the event this weekend, so you're kind of off the hook. We're going to be car shopping. Said one of my wife and I's car, one of our cars has kind of gone kaput. It's about that time, and she doesn't like crawling up into my truck. My line to that was, if she doesn't like crawling up in the truck, tell her how hard it is for you to drive the damn thing. Yeah, I don't have do I have one of those? Let's see. Ah, there it is. Oh, we're turning this up here one time. Yes. I got these all day. So he said we're going to be car shopping. Then he gives me a shout on Saturday evening. He sends me a text. Hey, you still up for helping me tomorrow? I'm like, why did I think you were car shopping? And he's like, we did. We went power shopping and we got it done. And take it easy, Lynn. Feel better, bud. And so we're thinking. I was like, I was not prepared to get up at 4 a.m. and roll out there to do this hunt. But I'm like, okay. All right. So Dan, if you're listening, buddy, just a little more notice, a skosh more notice on this, and we'll get going. I told him though that I was going to be there around shooting light. Okay. Because usually at these events, they meet up at the little spot at at Robbins Butte. And then they kind of truck them on out to the fields, line them up, and get them all ready to go. And at the spot before they truck them off, that they have a safety briefing. And I thought to myself, I'm going to skip the safety briefing. For the love of God, I am hunting with a armed blind man. Yeah. So I don't need a safety briefing. It's basically safety third at this point. Right up to 10. Oh, see. Oh. Let me tell you about my best friend. We're pals. So yes. Anyway, so I'm driving out there, and the neat part about this is I'm driving out there. It's pitch black, but there's this giant full moon, and I'm not kidding. I think to myself, I'm like, oh, cool. There's a full moon, so visibility is going to be better. Yeah. And I'm not kidding. I did. I'm like, oh crap. We don't have to worry about that. I guess I can say it. Yeah. See, Mike's got the buttons going. There we go. Michael, you good, man. I got them all here, pal. Yeah. I don't even know what the other ones do. I'm not going to try. See? Who said I wouldn't try? I'm going to try. But anyway, getting back to it. So I roll up to the event, and I'm not kidding. I get to the spot. Usually when you get to these events at Robbins Butte, and they're all put on well, they're well sponsored. They're well co-facilitated. There we go. By our friends at Your Arizona Game and Fish Department. And they're run well. They're run so very well. And I get there and crickets. There's no one there. But there's the lights are they got these string lights going on like they usually do at these events. And I'm thinking, okay, I know something's going on here, but I'm in the right place. I'm in the wrong place. So I park the truck and I walk around. I walk up to there's this guy hanging out, and I'm like, I really feel like I'm in the wrong place. I'm here for the wheeling event, and I forget what the actual what it's actually called. Something wheeling something, like kids in wheelchairs and whatnot. I mean, it's just a really cool event. You do out there dove hunting. It's pretty rad. I know we're moving into radio hack territory. I do. That's why I don't play with these buttons. But now I got this one. Oh, at least for today, because I got a lot of good blind jokes going on. Hey. So he goes, no, they're already out there. And he said, what's your name? I said, Mike Russell. He goes, oh, you're here with Dan. I'm like, oh, rock on. Let's go. He's like, yeah, grab your truck and I'll drive you on out there. And I'm like, hell yeah, let's go. So we're driving out to the fields where all of these wonderful people are going to be dove hunting. And then, no, I'm not going to have a fart sound effect. I'm not. I have to draw a line somewhere, and the line is right there. That's where the line is. I think I have a laugh track. Can I try for it? Nope, that's not it. Stop it. Yeah, that's not working. That just doesn't work. I don't even know what the hell that is. That might stop at some point. It might stop. I don't know what's going to do, but I have to do this. Why are we Eurasian doves anymore? I'm glad they're gone. Oh, wait a second. What's that, Jim? Why don't we see? Oh, there was a Euro on my gate earlier this morning. Oh, yeah. The Euros are everywhere, bro. They're everywhere, Jim. Not kidding, pal. They are absolutely everywhere. There's a new intro track. It's not. Yeah, my new track is dropping on the 15th. Yeah, no. No, the Eurasians are all over the place, Jim. And the more we can get rid of them, the better. The faster we can get rid of them, the better. So please, let's get rid of all Eurasians as quickly as we can. Yeah, I do not like. They're banded collared doves. We can't call them Eurasians apparently anymore and offended somebody. We call them Euro trash. So you can shoot them all year long, as many as you want. Keep on keeping on. Yes. This thing seriously is not that intro track that Brenna says not even done playing it. Thank God it's done now. Jeez Louise. What's this one? See, there you go. There you go. Yeah. 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 See, at least that one stops when you hit it. Yeah, but there was one that was applause somewhere. There it is. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate your support. Yes. Brought to you by Kellogg's Frosted Flakes. Brought to you by Fruit Loops. I think it's more accurate, my friend. Let me get back to this with a love of grief. So we get out there, and I see Dan, and I get so fired up because Dan has more. I'm not kidding. Dan has cooler toys than Bruce Wayne. Like his entire hunting setup looks like it comes from Wayne Enterprises R&D. Like it's really, really cool. And then I'm excited about just hunting with him because I've had him on the show several times and we talked about how he hunted and I always wanted to be a part of it. And here I'm going to get to be a part of it. So I parked this truck as quick as I can. Of course, the Game and Fish people are out there as cool as hell. They're just, they're hey, man, just go park over here, do this. They're just like, you got to run the place, man. We love having you here. We appreciate you here. I love these people. They're fantastic. I wouldn't be surprised if Dan actually told me at one point that he's Batman. He's not blind. He can see. He fights crime at night. Yeah. Yeah. He just acts like, basically that's his alter ego. Instead of a billionaire playboy, he's a blind guy that no one suspects to. Oh, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. Dan, and you can tell me, pal. You can tell me. It's okay. I'm your friend. I'll keep it a secret. I can be one of your cool comedic sidekicks. Like in the Spider-Man movies. I can be your funny sidekick. All right. I think we got this going down. I think Dan might be Batman. It's a good call, Chris. Daredevil. Oh, that's right. Daredevil was blind. Dan, we need to talk. I gotta get him on the horn. Holy cow. I'll get him on the show again. Maybe we'll have him on the show. Yeah. Well, then we will all decide for ourselves, you sneaky Pete, you. I love it. And no, I'm not going to be Robin. I'm not going to wear those little Speedos and the tights. I'm not one of the flying Graysons. I don't like swinging on trapezes. Anyway, so I get to see his setup. Now, his setup is a standard 12-gauge shotgun, semi-auto on this giant tripod. It's a big tripod. It's got a camera mounted to the end of the damn thing. And then he's got his meta glasses on. And I know we kind of clown meta every now and again, but I'm telling you, for a blind man, these meta glasses, it's funny seeing a blind man wear glasses. And no, I didn't even have a good joke for that one. Anyway, a blind man wearing glasses, but he demonstrated them a little earlier. He goes, Meta, what am I looking at right now? And it describes what he is looking at. About a 6-foot male with a baseball cap on and an orange t-shirt and camouflage pants. Like they'll describe what he has seen or not seen. But he has all this cool stuff. So I was very excited. I picked him out right away. I knew where he was. I'm like, that's my man right there. And I get there, and I'm not kidding. It was a weird thing because there was this volunteer, and God bless all of the volunteers. God bless all of the Game and Fish people that were there helping out and doing the most and really taking care of some peeps that would just love to experience hunting, but can't usually without events like this. And the National Wild Turkey Federation for making it happen as well. But this young volunteer was behind him. But I didn't know he's like behind him. I didn't really know what he was doing. So I'm like, Dan, it's Mike. I'm behind you. He's like, hey, Mike. And he turns around. Then he tells this kid, I forget his name. He tells this kid, we shall call him Dave. All right. So he tells Dave, this is Mike. Dave, Mike is the one that was going to come here to help me. I just didn't know if he was going to make it or not. And Dan then just started talking trash. He's like, well, I called you earlier this morning. You didn't answer your phone. Mike, I don't have a call from you. And I pull up my phone. And I'm like, oh crap, I missed a call from you. But he didn't know I was going to be there. But I did tell him that I was going to be there at shooting light. So it's good. It could have been after shooting light. How would he know he's blind? See? If I played the video, I'm going to show you guys a short video in a second here, but if I played the entire video, you guys understand we joke like this, and I'm helping him hunt. That's the blind leading the blind. And so there's a lot. So we joke, we have fun. I love that, man. Anywho, and by the way, in the outdoors, if you aren't talking trash, if you're not punking each other, if you're not making fun of each other, you're with the wrong people. Literally with the wrong people. Where's the fun? Where's the fun? What if I didn't think, okay, if I'm beating down on whatever it is, it could be a dove, it could be a deer, it could be an elk, whatever it is. I'm getting dialed in. I'm ready to take the shot. The nerves aren't, I'm going to miss it and I'll miss out on my opportunity on having a deer, a buck, or a dove. The fear of missing is because I know I'm never going to hear the end of it until the day I die. I'm not kidding. So that is why you need to hunt with the right people and hang out with the right people. Mm-hmm. Use closed caption for the video so they can. Oh, man. He was talking about going, I think he went to, I forget what restaurant he was, but he told his glasses, he's like, read the menu to me. And it did. That's, y'all, you can fight tech all you want like I have for the past decade, but dude, just, it's time. Just, I mean, there's such cool stuff happening. Anyway, this poor kid, Dave, like we like to call him, Dave looked like I just stole his lunch money. I'm not kidding. Looks like I kicked him in the pills and stole his lunch money. He was just distraught that I was there, that I showed up. Because this guy was going to have an opportunity to play a human hunting video game in real life. He was so excited to help Dan, and I just took that lunch. Gone. Just deflated all his hopes. That guy's day was wrecked. And I feel kind of bad, but I don't care. I was there to hang out with Dan. That's what I was there to do. So anyway, so Dan said, and this and you'll learn quickly why I just love this guy, is because he said, okay, what you're going to do is you're going to put both hands on my shoulders. Okay. Put your hands on my never mind. Put both hands on my shoulders, and you were going to steer me right or left. Okay, you're going to tell me right or left. You're going to tell me up or down, and you're going to tell me when to shoot. Okay, that sounds rad. He said, and this is a semi-auto shotgun, I'm going to double tap. I'm like, that's the first rule of Zombieland. He goes, yeah, in cardio. I'm like, see? A blind man quoting movies like I do. This kid, yeah. Anyway, so that is it. I was now entering a human hunting video game. It's like playing the video game Deer Hunter, but this is for realsies. This is with live ammo. So I can put my hand on this guy's shoulders and I go right, shoot. Up, down, shoot. Yes. Yeah, I know. But here's the deal. I'm gonna put this because let's see here. Grizz, I think, said Schlep Rock. And then Brendan pulls this. Yeah, dude. Bird front left, and I get peppered again. I'm telling you, I was safer. No lie. I was in the same area, by the way, that the war zone was at the last opening day last year. But I was in the same. But I felt I was safer hunting with a blind man than I was in General Pop on opening day. Period. Never did I even. And I'll tell you, I'll kind of. I'm not. The tripod was holding onto his shotgun. The mechanism that was holding slipped, and his shotgun actually fell out and onto the ground. So, it's not like the movies. It doesn't fire when it hits the ground. That's all a bunch of nonsense. So anyway, because Dan's a very safe guy. He was on safe. It's fine. Anyway, so we put it back on. I still felt safer hunting with a blind man when his shotgun falls off of the tripod than I was in Gen Pop last year opening day. Felt safer still. And then we get a new unit manager shows up, and she's awesome. Her name's Jennifer. She's fantastic. And she's just sitting there chatting it up with us. So these two start getting jabberjaws and telling all these stories. I'm like, guys, less talky, more shooty birds. Let's go. I'm playing my video game. I had to pause my video game, my live action video game, so these guys could share stories. And Dan's so giving. He was like, oh, you got a muzzleloader tag. Hey, listen, I can get you a great deal on muzzleloaders, like a CBAs, whatever you want. I get great deals. I get, he gave me her business card. I mean, gave her his business card. And it was just, God, I love these people. I love our community. I love you guys. I love our outdoor world. You guys are going to see it in November when we go out there. It's just, everybody's just chill. Everybody's cool. Everybody waves at each other when you pass on the roads. It's just the way to go. It is just the way to go. So anyway, so it got most of the time when I'm out dove hunting, I get a little geeked up when a bird comes around. I mean, there's a little bit jumpiness going on, right? Like even if you see a dragonfly or any kind of bird out of the corner of your eye or an insect flying or something, like you're like, whoa, hey, here we go. I was doing the same with Dan, and I was letting him down because I was like, right up, down, no, fire. I was too. But by the end of the hunting session, I was like, okay, let's go. Okay, we're gonna go a little bit right, and go up, now fire. And that was the key. The key was me stay calm, go with a slower cadence, and then we're absolutely on these birds. I'm not going to bury the lead. He did not get a bird, but I claimed, and I will be honest, and I apologized several times to him. That was my fault. It's not Dan's fault. He didn't even know what was out there. So I could have been telling him there's a bird, shoot, and he would have shot, and not knowing if he just missed the bird. Of course, I didn't do that to him, but I mean, I let him down. I was so important to this hunt. His or whoever's guiding him or helping him out is so important to the hunt. If he doesn't get a bird, you feel like you let him down. Be like a fishing guide or something. You take a crew of people out and nobody catches a fish. You're like, holy mackerel. So that's kind of what I felt. But Dan's just a cool dude. He was just out there having fun and having a good time. We got a bunch of shots on birds, and by the end of the session, we were out there doing a pretty damn good job. We were right there. Yeah. I could, and yes, Brendan, I could have said, man, it's a great shot. Here you go. Here's your bird. That would have been rough. Let's see. No. Oh, jeez. Michael, I'm telling you. Flashbacks to the dang dog laughing and you miss on duck hunt. You have to say those two words with a space in the middle, with a pause. But if you playing on that game, IGN or whatever, what's the big gaming publication and website, they have deemed that dog the biggest antagonist in gaming history. Y'all know you took a shot at the dog. Everyone shot the dog. Everyone did. Went straight Christy Noem on it. Just pfft, you blasted that dog. He come up there laughing at you. Like, pow, 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 pow. Yeah, I know. Yeah, biggest antagonist ever. Anyway, here's a bald eagle, Dan. You knocked down a bald eagle. Oh, my guy. But I'll show you what this looks like. Let me show you what this looks like, because I think it's just really, really cool. So here you go. This is hunting with a blind guy. Here we go. Josh Brolin? Yeah, see, okay, now I want you guys to see. Okay, that's my man Dan. He's got his Google Glass on right there, man. He's got his not his Google Glass. He's got his Meta glasses on. And I got to tell you, like, it's just cool. He's just ready. His finger off the trigger like a good man. And we're just sitting there talking about movies. That's his hunting. There was no difference aside from the man that I was hunting with could not see. There was nothing different about any of this. This is exactly, whoa, that's absolutely terrible. But there's nothing different about any of this. So this is what we do. We sit around, kind of chat a little bit. Oh, here comes the bird, and we try to knock it down. So he was talking about a movie, and he needed to know the name Josh Brolin. So I said Josh Brolin. This is what we're talking about. But here we go. Here it goes. Happens fast. Here we go.
Or Broden?
Josh Brolin?
Josh Brolin, yeah. It's with him in there, and he's like this professional.
Okay, here it comes. Now, here's what I do. I say, now here comes the bird. Coming right to us. Now we're getting ready. So mid Josh Brolin speak there. Coming to us. We're going to go left, shoot. That was right under that thing. Oh, right above it. All right. He was out there, though. It was a little bit of a reach, but he saw us and turned right.
He knew not to come any closer.
That's right.
Or Broden?
Josh Brolin?
Josh
man's
Brolin,
a stud.
It's with him in there, and he's like this professional.
Coming to us. We're going to go left, shoot.
Nope.
No, you're right above him. My bad.
crap.
You see, I'm just as mad. Look, I don't get that upset when I miss a duff. I'm like, hey, whatever. I was like, how the hell did I miss that? God, I was right on him. How the hell did I miss that? Yeah. But I was more upset that we missed it, that we didn't hit the dub than if I were just out there. I could have gone 0-fers. I could have gone, like Sarah 5-0, 1 for 50. And yeah, whatever. I was driving home going, I can't believe I let this guy down. I feel bad I let him down. Yeah. So here's the deal though. The great part about Dave, just obviously he's just got such a great attitude. I mean, his organization is No Excuse Hunting and Outdoors. And I mean, he's putting together a Texas deer hunt, a doe hunt in Texas. There's a bunch of guys that I think a couple of them are blind. I don't know, but I want to go because I want to get. He's got optics for his rifle that you stand behind him with an iPad, so everything his scope is seeing, you're seeing on the iPad. So then you can talk the cadence and be really calm and cool and be like, low, down, left, down, fire. That's it. That's a video game. That's what I want to do. Yes, that's definitely what I want to do. Oh my gosh, how fun is that? And I'm not kidding. I love saying this because I always tell a lot of people, like my friend Dan is blind, and he's taken more big game than you and I combined. It's just, I just absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. He hunted once out of, in his younger years out of necessity when he was ably visioned, I guess you say that, when he could see. And then he lost his sight in an accident, and he just didn't stop. Just, I mean, who wouldn't want to hang around with a dude like that? Yeah. I hope he comes. I tried to get him out to the Conservation Cup. I want to get him out to the, see if he can be shooting sporting clays. Yep. We'll see. I mean, that'd be a hell of a time, right? Any place to take people out that are blind. Yeah. So Grizz, that was it. At the beginning, that's actually an event that the National Wild Turkey Federation puts on every single year. It's an event for people that are blind or disabled on the second weekend of every dove season out at Robbins Butte. So yes, there definitely is. And if I were to make a call, if you guys have a group of people or a few people that would like that kind of an opportunity, I'm sure we'll connect with Dan and our friends at the Game and Fish Department. They would definitely hook us up with a nice place to go if we just wanted to, basically a quiet corner of the spot where we can have a couple of hay bales and sit on some things and find some good flights. All right. So you guys let me know that. Yeah. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Yeah. Well, yes. I know you'd give him crap at the clay shoot. He's going to send it right back to you, champ. He'd send it right back to you. Yeah. He'd ask you why you don't have a gun in your hand. And again, one of the funniest things a conversation I've ever had with him is I trusted him. I was like, because he's working on getting me a 300 Win Mag and then a scope for the 300 Win Mag. And I said, well, I'll trust you on whatever scope you say. He goes, don't take optics advice from a blind man. Right. On that. And then I said, well, what a great excuse. If I miss, I can just say I got this scope off a blind guy. There we go. Double on that one. Yes. But this stuff really makes me want this show great outdoors for everyone. That's right, brother. That's right, my man. Appreciate that, Brendan. So, but yes, at the end of it, he had the line of the day, and this I'm gonna throw him. He used it a few times, and if I had this line, if I got to use it, I'd use it all the time. I would use it all the time. So we're going in, we're checking in, we're waiting for his buddy, his ride, Chris, that was coming in from the field. And so I brought him in and we're just kind of hanging out. And he said, some people ask, hey, Dan, did you get one? Did you get one? He goes, I'll tell you this. I hit everything I saw today. Yes. Yes. I hit everything I saw today. I'm going to keep doing that. Okay. No more sound effects. We're not going to do any more sound effects. Okay. We're done with sound effects. We're done, right? Yes. Okay. Thank you. We're done with the sound effects. Thank God we're done with the sound effects. Yes. No more sound effects. See, I turned it off. I mean, it is very inspiring. It really, really is. And I got to tell you, the first time I actually had him on, like I think I've interviewed him on the phone before, and then I had him in studio. And then the first time I had him in studio, it hit you. Like he rolls in with the cane, right? And then he puts his hand on your shoulder. And you're walking, you're together. You're one person at this point. And I'm like, holy mackerel. This dude is an inspiration. This guy just doesn't let this thing get in his way. He's going to hunt. He's going to have a full freezer every year. Yeah. Yeah, I told you. It's okay, buddy. I get it. I get it. Yeah, I actually got to call into him later this afternoon. So yeah, I'll tell on myself. It's fine. Yes. Yeah. No more sound effects. Rob hated those damn things. Hated them. Every time I do it, especially when we were doing shows during COVID, he's like, "Oh yeah, Mike's got the sound effects." Every time I hit it, he would say that on air live. Yeah, Mike's got the sound. Big brother punking little brother. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Anyway, good times to just one more time so you see how we did it.
No, it was a little bit of a reach, but
Okay, let's do it one more time. This is how we did it.
Josh Brolin.
Josh Brolin, yeah. It's with him in there, and he's like this professional.
Coming to us. We're gonna go left, shoot.
Yeah, I love the double tap too. It's fantastic. Fantastic. Look at the smile on his face, man. Just having a good time out there. God, I love that guy. Just it's good stuff, man.
He saw us, and
it's all good. It's all good. So no excuse hunting. And anytime he has a raffle, his raffles are banging. His raffles are dope. Like he's got a Browning rifle and a silencer up right now. So I mean, there's a lot going on. I will keep you guys posted, and we can always help my man out. Double tap Dan. Because he goes by Chevy Dan. It's kind of his nickname, but yeah, double tap Dan sounds fantastic. My line of sight should be lower on his level. Yes, buddy. And that was at the beginning of the day. And then I kind of really figured out how the hell to do it. But I mean, honestly, and I'm not going to, I turned my sound effects off. I can't make the joke here, but seriously, I'm not a great dove hunter. I just love doing it. Or a clay target shooter, but I love doing it. And that's why I've never like talking, oh, you guys need to do this and that. We're all just learning this stuff together. But by the end of the day, I was where I needed to be, and we were really lined up on some birds. So it was good. But to me, it was the blind leading the blind. It really was. I mean, we don't shoot any different. I keep my eyes closed when I shoot. I don't. The gunfire sound effects would be pretty cool. Yeah. I might keep that as the double tap. Yeah. No, I can't. Guys, it's addicting. I know I gotta go. I know we're running overtime here, but that's addicting. That little sound machine. Turn into Barry Young in no time. All right, you guys, you were fantastic. Or Rick Dees, counting them down. The weekly top 40. Rick Dees. I got Southern California. He was the morning show guy on Kiss FM. Now Ryan Seacrest took over for him, like Ryan Seacrest takes over for literally everyone of note in the media industry. Somebody needs to investigate that guy. Gee, why did this guy die or get fired? And Ryan Seacrest showed up on his 19th job. But Rick Dees. Remember Rick Dees had a hit song, Disco Duck? You guys remember Disco Duck? It was actually a charting song. Disco Duck. Nobody come with me? Rick Dees, Solid Gold. Remember Solid Gold, Rick Dees and the Solid Gold Dancers? They were in Scrooge, too. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get out of my own way and show myself out. So you guys have been fantastic. Thanks for hanging out today. Mañana, we are going to talk a little bit about Roadless Rule, but we're not going to be all angry about it. We're just going to talk about how we can get involved, all right? We're going to do it. All right, you guys are amazing. This is The Go Show, celebrating all things outdoors in this beautiful outdoor playground of state, nation, and world that we live in. Hasta mañana.